Yeah, so powwow, prophecy, or power of water, world of words, because the tongue is a sword. There's nothing new under the sun, you know what I'm saying? No idea is original. Um, but I'm so true to this and so unique with my style and my delivery, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting my stuff published, but even if like a thief or whatever want to come and take my style or whatever, like nobody can do it like you know what I'm saying? Nobody can never be, but we all inspire each other. So really, like, it could be, really, it's all flattery because, you know, in dealing with supreme mathematics, we know that the black man is the original man. We say black, within context because we know that black comes from the word bleak, which means pale, and we know like the tricknology of Yakub, you know what I'm saying, and and just to keep it real with myself, you know, I do have, I am mutated from the original, so I know that, you know what I'm saying. So I'm dealing with truth, with facts, you know what I'm saying. Also though, like, I know that I'm a supreme being in my mental and how in my mind and how I think, but I also have to deal with, you know, the the truth of things, which is knowing that my genes have been altered through times, and because we all know that everything comes from the melanated man and woman, the original man and woman, the fathers of civilization, mothers of civilization, and the universe, you know what I'm saying? Because everything comes from the triple dark matter, darkness, primordial waters, anew, light comes from the dark. And the light is the thought, you know what I'm saying? And the sun is the black man. We say black for lack of better words, but the original man is the sun, which is number one, which represents knowledge, knowing the ledge, you know what I'm saying? So in this 999 portal though, we want to stay objective in a subjective world, right? Because of the things that we're subjected to. Man, I don't know how I come up with it. It's really just the Most High. Thank you, Most High. But nah, so because within the word consciousness or any construct, contemplate, whatever you want to deal with, Congress, means to deceive. So the tricknology of the English language is that what words used to mean don't mean that now. And shout out Yafa Bay too, you know what I'm saying? Shout out all the elders and the ancestors for teaching divine knowledge itself, all the master teachers, because even like my man's Inky say, I forget how the saying goes, but gods create, um uh it's something else, but pretty much savages still, you know what I'm saying? Because but it's another thing that he say, but I just say that because, if we learn from somebody, an elder, or we learn from somebody, a divine teacher, it's like I'm always give reference, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I learned from many master teachers, you know what I'm saying? And I've stated who I've learned it from, you know what I'm saying? And I see myself as a master teacher, a beacon of light, darkness, dark matter energy too, um, that is a beacon of light and teaches in this world, you know what I'm saying? Within this realm. Now what I was gonna say is, okay, boom, 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 999 portal. So, how to stay objective in a subjective world. And I be going on tangents, I be going on like streams of consciousness. And I know within this age, like, the reason why I do it though is because whatever fish that I'm catching, you know what I'm saying? Like, metaphorically speaking, whoever taps into me, you know what I'm saying? It's not like a quick fix. It's like, no, like my like, I make lengthy songs, I make lengthy verses. I sit there and I blast off. But I understand that there's a method to my madness, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get back to the fundamentals. Let's get back to the basics. I've realized though, in these days and times, people really do got the attention of a goldfish. So, like, if your video ain't 2 minutes, you know what I'm saying, then it's like, no, people, I know people ain't gonna sit there and listen, you know what I'm saying? But the right ones will. The right ones will tap in. It's more for myself. I'm shadow boxing at this point. But anyways, so it was just the blood moon, and we, I'm not gonna break that down. But as far as how to stay objective in this subjective world is mathematics, science. Because like I said, men lie, women lie, numbers can't lie. One must know and move upon mathematics, because that's how you got here. You got here because the universe speaks in mathematics. It speaks in codes. It speaks in symbolism. So it took 9 months for you to be born, you know what I'm saying? Well, it took 9 months in the womb, and there's 9 planets in our galaxy, you know what I'm saying? So it goes on infinite, but 9 is born, you know what I'm saying? So we're making knowledge born, and understanding, overstanding born, and wisdom born, a wise dome, you know what I'm saying? So what did the Kemetic people, right? The Kemetic beings, or the beings of Kemet, you know, what you would call Egyptians, we already know Egyptos, that's Greek, but that means black, people of the black land. So, but what did Kemet deal with? Kemet dealt with nature. Kemet, or Ta-Seti or Ta-Nature, dealt with nature and dealt with mathematics. What did the Mayans deal with? Calendars, mathematics. The Olmecs invented the zero. So no matter where you go, any thriving civilization, from what's going on today, even though we see beyond that, because it's Rome, and I mean, this shit gets deep, really. But, we know that there's a lot of things I want to get into, but I'ma just stay like, yeah, I'll just pace myself. So, any civilization you want to deal with, whether you in ancient Europe, whether you in China, Asia, America, Africa, wherever you go, any civilization, even nomads deal with math and science, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you have to have some concept of it, you know what I'm saying? But any civilization you go to where they're building, of course, like architecture, pyramids, mounds, they all dealing with science and mathematics and astronomy and astrology because they are connected to certain star systems and things of like that. So we know that the ancient Egyptians, the ancient Kemites, for lack of better words, they was dealing with high advanced sciences and mathematics. Same with the mound builders, the Mayans, you know what I'm saying? Because we are star seeds. This is galactical. We are formed from the galaxy because we are that. Because I am that I am. We are the galaxy. We are the universe. The you and I verse. You know what I'm saying? So the ancient pharaohs, they was dealing with them high sciences. So pretty much, and I'm not, you know, that's where refinement comes in, is not going all over the place with your mind and your mental, because though your mind is infinite and it can forever expand and grow and learn new things and things like that, you have to start with the basis, and that is objective, right? Being objective is going to help you carry you through life, you know,